Hi guys, I wanted to do a video today to help all of you little babies out there that just are fighting with the not having clear skin. It's something that I reckon 99% of people in the world have suffered with on a regular basis, and I wanted to give you my little pearls of wisdom of how you can help your skin be a lot clearer. Some of these things you might just go, Trish, what the fuck was that? That was quite obvious. And some of these things you might go, oh actually that kind of makes sense, maybe I'm going to try that. I would say most people as teenagers, that's kind of like the skankiest part of your life, where, you know, you're just generally like a grease ball, like your face is greasy, your hair is greasy, everything's greasy. And it just kind of like, it's kind of like hygiene-y tips as well, but things and tricks and things that I think just, if you're doing this and you're still getting acne, it's something that must be like a hereditary thing as opposed to like anything wrong with you. But first of all, my biggest tip, and this is not in any order, like I've written everything down, but this is not in any order, but I think the first most important rule is do not sleep with your makeup on. So basically what I've been taught and what I've like heard about, you know, making makeup videos and stuff like that, is your skin rejuvenates and repairs itself and stuff when you go to sleep. So if your face is covered in makeup while you're sleeping, your skin is just basically, your makeup's just going to get inside your skin, it's going to get inside your pores, and then you're going to wake up with like a hefty zit on your face. And I know it's one of those things where you think, oh god, it's just once, and then it'll happen again and again and again, and the next thing you know, you just won't be taking your makeup off. So to me, it is like the biggest thing. And yeah, I'm definitely guilty of not taking my makeup off sometimes when I go to sleep, but I've now started getting to the habit of taking my makeup off when I get home from work, so that my skin has a few hours in the evening where I'm not wearing any makeup. So that kind of is like 2-in-1 tips. Number 2, I would always say wash your face twice a day. So when you wake up in the morning, I mean, when I wake up in the morning, my face is a little bit on the greasy side. I mean, generally I'm just a grease ball. My skin's very greasy, my hair's very greasy. I tend to get like loads of shine on my face during the day, and it's just the way my skin is, and to be honest, there's not a lot I can do about it apart from, you know, just hygiene more regularly, so washing my face more regularly, trying not to, you know, do all sorts of other stuff. So to be honest, I would say washing your face twice a day is really important. So sometimes I have to say I wash my face 3 times, but it really depends on the situation. So when I wake up in the morning, obviously I will wash my face then, and I'll go into more detailed stuff about how I do that a bit later on. But when I get home from work, I will, first thing in the morning, I will definitely wash my face with a face wash. I'll just wash it once, pat my face dry, and then go into like my skincare routine, which you guys have already seen actually. And also, when you've been wearing makeup for like an entire day, you get home from work. Like I said, I don't always wash my face when I get home from work. Sometimes I'll wash my face at like 9 o'clock in the evening. So I'll wash my face and then I'll go to sleep. And so you need to be washing your face twice a day at least. I would say don't overwash your face. I don't wash it more than 4 times a day, because your body's just going to produce loads of oil thinking that it's dry. So I would say 2 times a day is kind of what I would say is normal, unless you have really greasy face, in which case you might want to wash your face again when you get home from work, and then again just before you go to sleep if you're going to go to sleep quite late. Wash your makeup brushes is something that, to be honest, is one of those things that again just seems really obvious. But I don't know about everyone else, but from what I've seen from most makeup videos, we all keep our makeup brushes upright so the bristles are kind of exposed to the air. So your makeup's starting to like oxidize. If you've had any stuff on your skin, it's starting to create bacteria. And if you don't wash your brushes regularly, I would say once a week is enough to be washing your brushes. I say on a daily basis I don't always use brushes. Like with my concealer in the mornings I use my fingers. With my blush sometimes I'll just dab it on if I'm using like a cream blush or something, and again for my lips I don't really use it. So I would say if you're using makeup brushes on a daily basis, you need to be washing your brushes every single week, because that again is just bacteria that's just being spread around your face constantly, and it's definitely something I would say I notice a difference with. When I wash my brushes, I tend to not get pimples for a few days, and I think it really makes a difference. Do not do what I do. Tip number 4, do not touch your face during the day. It's one of those things that, you know, sometimes you'll go to like brush your hair out of your face or something, and I tend to touch my face. You know, for example, I'm a bit disgusting. If I can feel a pimple coming up, I do that like that the whole day just to check if it's like getting bigger or not. Sometimes I have really oily face like during the day. If I don't have time to powder, I literally powder with my hands. Do not do that. It's disgusting. Do not touch your face during the day, because like if you need to use a tissue to blot, I've said this in another video as well, if you need to use a tissue to blot your face, then do it that way. Don't touch your face, because you know, you've been touching door handles, you've been touching, in my case I touch people's glasses and people's faces and stuff like that. The last thing I want to be doing is like touching my own face. So try, you know, like some people just naturally don't touch their face anyway, but I'm one of those people that's like in a really bad habit of touching my face, and I know it's awful and I should definitely stop doing that. Number 5, make sure your pillowcases are clean regularly. So basically, the days that you wash your brushes, you need to be washing your pillowcases as well. I'm now in the habit of like turning my pillow around every other night, so that I'm sleeping kind of on a fresh new pillow, and then every week I'm washing my pillow. Again, it's something that you don't really think about, but you are smearing your face all over that pillow while you're sleeping, and then the next day you smear your face all over that pillow again. So you need to be washing your pillowcase once a week. And if you know, if your mum doesn't do it for you, then you need to do it yourself. So I'd say the day that you wash your brushes is the day that you can go and quickly put your pillowcase in the laundry, and make sure that you are cleaning your pillowcase once a week and then turning it, you know, every other day. Number 6, which seems really stupid, but I thought of it when I thought of the pillowcase thing. Clean the front of your phone. Like, the screen on your phone is up against your face pretty much 5 or 6 times every single day, and again, you're smearing that all over the front of your face. I don't know about you, but when I take mine off, I sometimes get makeup on the front screen of my phone, or sometimes with my chubby cheeks I end up cutting people off, and then I look at my phone and I can see makeup on it. Clean the front of your phone, whether you use like one of them moist wipes or something, or disinfectant wipe. I mean, I have lots of them at work, so sometimes I can just use them from work, but if you have like a face wipe or something, just clean the front surface of your phone, because that is like pushed up against your face the entire day, and again, bacteria is just building up. Your phone's in your bag, it moves around, you grab your phone, you put it on the table, it's getting exposed, and then you're smearing that bad boy all over your face. So clean the front surface of your phone. Number 7, if you're somebody that wears their hair down a lot, or you have a fringe, wash your hair regularly. Because if you have a fringe, I mean, some people I know at work like have a fringe, but they're like, oh, it's covering my pimples. And I was like, do you not think that maybe your fringe is causing your pimples? Because your hair obviously gets greasy or is not clean after a few days, and it's just rubbing against the front surface of your face. I have really greasy hair anyway, so if I don't wash my hair, then I can't leave my hair down that day, which is why my hair is up most of the time unless I'm going out, because it's just easier, it gets in the way, my hair's greasy, my face is greasy, I can't be doing with my hair and my face a lot of the time. And if you have a fringe, or if you wear your hair down, just make sure it's clean. Like, you know, you need to make sure your hair's clean, because again, it's going to be in your face. If you've got a fringe, you need to, you know, like just wash your fringe like sometimes in the morning, like to keep it volume wise clean, because it's going to be rubbing all over your face, and again, it's just spreading bacteria around your beautiful fresh face. Number 8, cleanse, tone and moisturise. Again, this is the routine you should be doing after you wash your face. So if you're washing your face twice a day, you should be cleansing, toning and moisturising twice a day as well. It's just something that you do. It should be part of your routine when you take your makeup off. You shouldn't even go to bed without anything on it. I always think you need something to, like, you know, your toner helps as an astringent, your toner helps close your pores, your moisturiser goes in to kind of like rehydrate your skin, stop it like drying out, and you know, like you just need to like do all of that, all of those steps. There's the reason you do them in that order, and like I said, I've explained it in other videos, and there's lots of other videos on skincare. Number 9, use some sort of spot or blemish treatment as well. So once you've cleansed, toned and moisturised, use something like this. So seaweed clarifying night treatment, or use something like a tea tree oil, because the thing is, you can do all of this and still get the occasional blemish, and at least you know you're doing everything to keep your skin as clean as possible. So I would always say before you go to bed, if it's one that doesn't smell and you don't mind using it, if it does smell and you want to use it, like the tea tree I won't use during the day because it stinks, but I will use it in the evening, dab it on my spot, so in the morning it's already started to dry out a little bit. So, you know, you still need to use these products occasionally to like get the pimples down, get the redness down. You can get a lot of like stuff from like Clean and Clear, which gets the redness down, gets swelling down, and you know, you still need to use things like that occasionally if you do get the occasional pimple. Number 10 is go and see your doctor. Like if you've got really, really bad skin, it's something I've had to do in the past as a teenager. It's something I'm even on treatment for now, which I'll go into in a bit more detail. But you can get creams that go on your skin to help with the acne. You can get like tablets and, you know, things that oral medication like antibiotics and things like that you can also take to get rid of the spots like from internally. And if it's really, really bad, you can get laser things done. If you've got really bad scarring, you can, you know, you can look into the lasering side of things to rejuvenate the skin and stuff like that. So go and see your doctor, because, you know, your doctor is there to prescribe things. And if they can see that you've tried everything, you know, you've used antibacterial face washes, they can give you stuff to help from the inside. And I used to find, you know, taking antibiotics on a regular basis would really help clear up my skin, but it was my decision to stop taking antibiotics because I just thought, you know what, it's something that I should just try and sort out myself. And with age, I thought that my pimples would disappear, but they just didn't. I still get them. Number 11, before you go to bed, or when you wash your face in the morning, even though I wash my face with warm water just because it feels nice in the morning and I don't want to be putting cold water on my face, after I've actually washed my face, I will splash my face with cold water. And the reason I would say is do that is because you've done all the cleaning of your face, you know, you've gone in there with your face wash. The warm water is there to help your pores open up, so when you're washing your face you can really get inside the pores and clean them. But then why would you leave your pores open? So then get some cold water, splash it on your face to close up the pores. So you clean the pores, you open the pores with warm water, you wash your face with warm water. Once you've washed everything, everything's clean, you then splash your face with cold water to then close your pores. Somebody else told me to do this. It's not something I do. Number 12 is exercise. If you exercise, your body's sweating, so it's getting rid of toxins, it's getting rid of sweat, it's getting rid of waste products that actually you don't really want inside your body. Somebody told me that when they did regular exercise, they actually found that their skin improved. And to me that makes sense, but only if you don't wear makeup to the gym, because I think if your skin breathes, you're sweating, your pores are opening, stuff's coming out of your skin, it's only bad stuff that's coming out of your skin. So if you're exercising and you're sweating, to me that is another way actually of trying to clear up your skin from the inside. Number 13, drink lots of water. Something I don't do, something I should do, but if you're drinking water, your body's got a nice flow of just, again, and when you go to the toilet you're getting rid of excess crap from your skin and your body, and you just want to drink water to keep your skin healthy, hydrated. And if your skin's hydrated, it doesn't then feel the need to produce extra oil to kind of compensate for it. So drink loads of water, because again it's going to clean your body from the inside. Eat healthily, which kind of goes with drinking. Whatever you put into your body, I am a strong believer that it's going to show on the outside. If you're somebody that eats fried chicken every single day, where does that fat go? It comes out through your skin, and in my opinion it makes your skin really bad, which is why people that do a lot of exercise and eat healthily generally have better skin. Number 15, throw away expired makeup. When your makeup starts to separate, you need to get rid of it. It's not supposed to separate. If you're, you know, if you look at your foundation and you can see the colour split and you've given it a bit of a shake and you think, actually I've had this over 2 years, maybe it's time to throw these things away, because again, you know, it's like not cleaning your makeup brushes. It's been exposed, it's sat there, it's been open for a while, you know, the container opens and closes, air's going in there. Throw your makeup away when you're supposed to, because again, it's just bacteria, it's going off, you really don't want to put it on your skin. I know this is rambly, but I've got so much information I want to get out there. Number 16 is always washing your hands before you apply makeup. I know this is a bit random, I was just thinking about these things as I was going along. Wash your hands before applying makeup, and generally when you apply your makeup or when you're washing your face, to me those are the only 2 times of the day you should even touch your face. Washing your hands when you're doing it is a really important thing, because if you get up in the morning and you know, use a face wipe and start putting your makeup on, your hands are just not clean. Number 17, and I don't want people to start hating on me when I say this, but this is something that actually worked for me, which is why I'm saying it. Go and ask your doctor about birth control, because I started taking birth control pills when I was 18 because I wasn't having regular periods, and actually I found my skin was much better because my hormones were more regular, things in my body were just happening more regularly, and my skin improved dramatically when I went on birth control. I went on it when I was 18 because I wasn't having regular periods and I had really bad skin and I was getting really heavy periods. Went on birth control and it basically fixed absolutely everything. They put me on a certain pill, which I'm not really going to talk about because it's not something they recommend anymore, and that cleared up my skin for about, I would say, a good, I want to say 5 years, and then it got to the stage where the doctor said, right, you've been taking it for too long, we don't want to keep that pill in your system, we're trying to wean it out because it's got side effects. So now they've put me on other ones since then, and my skin is better, but it's not as good as it was with the like original pill, which I don't really think they give anyone anymore. Number 18, steam your face once a week. So steaming your face is basically a hot bowl of water, face over the top of it, towel over your head to open up your pores. So wash your face, make sure it's totally clean, exfoliate your face to get rid of any dead skin on the front surface of your face, and then steam your face to open up your pores, because steaming your face, opening up your pores is going to squeeze out any sort of impurities on the front surface. Oh, sorry, inside your pores, bring them to the front surface, and again, it's just going to clean your skin a little bit more thoroughly from the inside. Number 19, which kind of goes on from that, is after you've done your face steaming and everything, I would then say use a face mask, because if you have a facial done or use a face mask, because those are going to, especially if you use like a clay mask for bad acne prone skin, you're bringing those impurities to the front surface. So there's no point doing it if your skin hasn't been exfoliated or steamed, because you're trying to get impurities out and they're just not, your pores are just not open. So in order, I would say exfoliate first to clean all the dead cells off, then steam your face to open up the pores, and then use some sort of facial or face mask to draw out these impurities so that you can really get like a deep clean. You can do this like once a week. It doesn't take that long. You don't have to buy anything apart from maybe like a face mask. I've got this really, really good one, warming mask from the Body Shop. I've also got another one from Dermatologica. I don't know exactly where it is right now, but it's like a sebum clearing one. And I've also got another one which is like a mud mask. And all of them are for acne prone skin, for blemished skin, and this is to like draw out the impurities on the front of my skin. And number 20, which I mentioned in the other ones, is exfoliate your skin, because you might like wash your face, you know, occasionally and stuff like that, but if you actually use some sort of granulated stuff, whether it be sugar or anything, or an actual exfoliator, if your Clinique do a really good one, which is a 7-day scrub cream. So every morning you just, this is kind of mild enough to use every day, but I would say you don't need to exfoliate every single day. A couple of times a week is fine. I've got a really nice microdermabrasion exfoliator from the Body Shop. I've also got the apricot scrub from St. Ives, which I absolutely love. I use when I'm in the shower. I've got lots of them, but I don't use them all kind of, you know, like I'll only use one like a couple of times a week or something like that. I won't use it more than that, because you don't want to like make your skin red raw, because that's not a good thing. So exfoliate your skin 2 or 3 times a week, and that will just get rid of dead skin cells and help new fresh skin cells to grow, and that will also help with scarring and acne, you know, old acne scars and things like that. So that was my video on skin clearing tips. I really, really hope if you're not doing every single one of these steps at the moment, please try some of them and tell me how it goes, and I'll see you in the next video.